Hi there guys, this is Trevor from RMK Outdoors, and today I'm doing a quick review of my Mountainsmith Tour Lumbar Pack. So I picked this up about 5 to 6 months ago, and I've been using it as like a quick day hiking pack, which I think is the intention behind it. This is not a typical backpack, this is a lumbar pack. So you have the really well padded and large hip belt here, which will go around your waist, and you'll carry it kind of like a wildland pack. Well, if you pick up the extra straplets here that I have, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But before I get ahead of myself, this guy does come in at $80 US, which I think is a pretty fair price for this bag. I do get Mountainsmith Pro deals, so I get it for a little bit cheaper. But this guy, it's 9 liters. It's made of 210D nylon, which I'm almost positive is the right nylon, but I'll check that and put it on the screen. Super well built. You have YKK zippers with big beefy zipper pulls all over the bag. You've got tons of pockets, tons of stuff that Mountainsmith put on here that they a lot of companies kind of skip over. And I think that for $80, this is an awesome bag. So if you're on the edge, stay tuned. But I think that this guy is probably one of my favorite day hiking bags, especially the way that you carry it is a little bit unconventional, and I think that it works well for me. So hopping right into it, we'll go ahead and talk about the side pockets here so I can get these out of the way. On the one side, you've got, this is a 32-ounce hydro flask, so can carry that extremely well. You've got pull downs here, stretchy pull downs, which you can tighten up like I have on this side. Both pockets are the same. So I'll loosen this up, and I have my camera tripod, my small tripod here, and then my GoPro in there. So I like to keep those on the outside of my bag, but it's hard to find a bag that can do that in this size with a 9-liter carry capacity. So I typically only carry 1 water bottle, so it works well that I can have these, cinch these down and carry some stuff that I like to on the outside of the bag. I have had no problems. They are reinforced, so it's mesh and nylon, which is really nice. It's not just all mesh, and then you can cinch these down when you're not using it to save room. Moving on to the front of the pack, you have a beaver tail pocket here, which is good if you want to put anything wet on the outside of the bag, or like your rain jacket if it keeps raining on and off and you don't want to have to put it back in the bag. You can tighten these poles down and cinch whatever you want on here. You do have a zippered pocket on the interior here as well, so kind of like a hidden pocket. That's one thing that Mountainsmith did with this bag, is they put pockets, for a 9-liter bag, they put pockets everywhere, which is really nice to see and always comes in handy. So nothing crazy on the outside, but it is a nice option to have. Behind that, you have your kind of quick access outer zip pocket. Every pocket on the Tour is lined with the yellow fabric to help you see on the inside. So in this pocket, I have just my wallet, multi-tool, a handkerchief here, flashlight or headlamp, just some stuff that if I need to get access to, I have it on the outside of the pack. I think I had my buff in here as well for COVID when I'm hiking. And yeah, that's also a decent size pocket here. Nothing crazy, but a nice option to have. I've got a knife in there as well. For your quick access items, again, YKK zipper with big beefy pulls to help you find that guy. And then we'll move on to the main compartment here. So there's that front zipper and then the main compartment. In the main compartment, it does fill up quick, but it is a 9-liter pack, so that's to be expected. But just to show you guys what I'd take on a day hike, I have my hammock, and then I have a Osprey stuff sack for a first aid kit. This is just first aid. I like to carry that with me. You never know when you're gonna need it. I've got a microfiber towel here with, I think, another backup mask in that guy. I have, and then my hammock straps. So nothing crazy on the interior. I could definitely fit a bit more. I could put like a rain jacket if I wanted. I didn't need that for today. But just to show you guys the room here, it is a well-organized bag. The pockets on the outside will keep their shape even if you have this loaded up, which is awesome. Then you have a neoprene sleeve on the interior here, which you could put an iPad in if you wanted to use this as an EDC pack. I probably wouldn't, but I have put my Kindle in here, so it's padded. What I really think that they intended this for would be a hydration bladder compartment. If you got one of those smaller hip pack hydration bladders, you have a spout to route it out. It has headphones on the back here, but I don't know if people are gonna like plug in their wired headphones into their CD player or whatever, but this is a 40-year-old design on a pack, so they said they updated it, but I don't know. But no, so you have your hydration compartment here if you need it. And then you have a pocket here on the inside for like smaller items. I just have a little Tom bin sack in here with a zipper on the outside. So a lot of room on the inside of the pack here. Nothing crazy, but it's a 9-liter pack and it works really well for day trips. All right, I had to swap my battery real quick, so if something looks off, that's why, but I try to keep it pretty much the same. So we're gonna move ahead and go on to the outside lumbar system here, which is primarily, which would be like the big selling point of this bag. So when I was looking at day packs, what I wanted was something with all of these pockets and features that carried comfortably. For me, I find that finding a bag in the 9 to like 15-liter range is really tough because I'm a bigger guy, and a lot of the backpacks make it look like I'm wearing like a child's backpack. So this worked well because everything is nice and compact and I can carry it well, and it's very comfortable. So most of this bag's weight, when you do have it loaded out, will sit right on your hips with these 2 hip belts here. It's really thick, really well padded, and I really liked that about the bag. So I will talk about this real quick. I do have the straplets, which Mountainsmith sells separately. I believe they're like 15 or 20 bucks. I just got them because I knew that when I carry my day hiking packs, typically they always end up getting heavy because I have camera gear, water for Breck, stuff like that. And I was worried that these would not, the hip belt or the lumbar belt would not carry the weight fully the way I want it. So I got these just to have. They clip on really, really easily, which Mountainsmith did an awesome job with that. And they hook into the bottom of the bag, and just, they don't take away what this pack was intended to do, which is carry the weight on your hips. They just kind of help keep the bag upright, I found. So again, with a wildfire pack, many of you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but most of it on the wildfire packs, you're carrying these bags for weeks on end, and they have tons of weight. And the way that they do it is almost exactly like this, where most of the weight's on your hips, and then you have these 2 little straps to just help keep the pack upright and carry a little bit of weight, but not much. So you can just pop these guys off like this, and then your bag, and then there's 2 little slide things, which I won't do, but this is what the pack is, how it comes. And I will say, unless you have this thing fully loaded out and really heavy, like I tend to do, it does carry the weight perfectly fine. On a typical day hike, if I'm not carrying my camera equipment, or I'm just carrying like a rain layer, a first aid kit, a couple little things, these guys do an awesome job. So on one side, you have a zippered pocket, and right now I just have a GoPro case with my extra batteries, my camera batteries. And then on the other one, you have a mesh pocket, which I'll typically carry like Breck's collapsible water bowl and her dog bags in here. I like that they swapped it up. They didn't just do 2 zippered pockets or 2 mesh pockets. And then the belt pull system here is, you have a nice beefy belt, and then you have the cinch system where you pull it in tight, and it works really well. I'd rather have that than just one pull. It helps you get an even tightness on either side, and then you have the nice release straps here for that. So honestly, I think that for $80, this is a really well put together lumbar pack. If you research lumbar packs, Mountainsmith is pretty much the go-to, and I think that's for good reason. After using one of these guys, I really like it. I think that for day hiking and day trips, as long as I can fit everything I need in here, this is going to be my go-to for that reason. So if this helped you guys at all, if you were on the edge of buying this pack or not, if it helped you decide, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, or share it. We are close to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which has been a goal of mine for a while, so I'd really like to hit that. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and put a link in the description for where you can pick this up. I don't have an affiliate link with them or anything like that, so feel free to check it out. Stay tuned for some more gear reviews like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.